Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Wow, my angle, you can just see my husband's golf clubs in the corner there. Welcome. Hello. It's episode 27 with Daily with Akeisha. My name is Akeisha. If you are joining for the first time, hello and welcome. If you are a current viewer, listener, so happy you are here. Let me know if you're catching the replay, whether it is on the episode by the podcast or the episode by of my YouTube channel. This is really awesome that you guys are here. Really appreciate it. Little about me, just a little catch up because it's been a while since I've introduced myself. I'm just a regular girl. I moved my life from Canada to Mexico recently with my husband. We are going into our 6th month, I believe, September, October, November, December, January. Yep, going into our 6th month soon. We've been in and out here and there, and we just have this life to live abroad and to live it on our own terms and to create it and take full responsibility for it. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that is also influencing where we go, what we do, who we're with. If you aren't familiar with the things that are going on in the world, just zoom out 10%, even 1%, and you'll see the funniness, weirdness that is happening around the world. And we're just not for um, policies or anything that is going to suppress anyone or control anyone. So we are, just taking our lives into our own hands and really going for it and living this life as beautifully and expansively as possible. I'm really lucky to have met my husband, reignited with my husband, I should say, and just find someone who's totally on the same page of so many things, including how do we create a future that is expansive for everyone and involved in always creating beauty in the world and more for whoever we're working with and helping everyone just kind of better themselves in the process. So, that's a little about me. Currently in Puerto Vallarta, just got back a couple of days ago from Cancun. Very interesting and a lot of lessons learned in that trip. And one of those lessons uh, was started and is starting. I not no okay lesson. Okay, one of the things I am learning about it. One of the things I've been on the journey for a while, and this is live, so I'm fumbling over my words, but what I'm trying to say is the manifestation process is something that I have been working in since 2018 consciously. And a lot of people will show you a lot of different tools about manifestation. They'll tell you what it is. And from my teachings that I have come across, manifestation is the process, and what you receive is the actualization. And oftentimes it comes in nothing like you expected it to come into. And one of the things that I learned, I guess, while in Cancun, I was on a training call while I was over there, just took a morning to plug into work, and I hopped on a training call, and we were using this gentleman who's done trainings for our company before. His name is Coach Jerry. He has this statement. It's what he calls goal cards. And it's basically a statement you say to yourself 25 times, and you just change the goal. If whatever goal you're going for, you just kind of change the goal and you change the date. And you can pick the same goal and change the date. If you aren't hitting your goal, you just change the date, but don't change the goal, because the process could be 2 days, 2 years, 2 months, right? You just don't know, but you are training your subconscious mind to create that for you and to create momentum for the universe to be like, yep, that's what she's going for. That's what they're going for. We are going to, deliver and guide her and surprise and delight her in achieving that, in getting to that, in aligning with that, because it's all energy. The whole universe is based on energy and the law of attraction. That is what I believe in. That is what I've come to recognize in the world, is that you are attracting everything. So part of attracting is aligning, especially if it's something that you've spent so much time giving your energy to. You don't have it, you don't want it. It's like, kind of like what Abraham Hicks says. I reference this a lot. Is like, what end of the stick are you paying attention to? Not having it or having it? Don't have it, lacking it or obtaining it? Abundance of it or lack of abundance? What end of the stick are you on? So this statement is designed to align with abundance and you being it already. And you say it 25 times to yourself. And my goal is to be district manager on or before February 28th. So I say this like two-sentence statement. And I say it 25 times throughout the day, which I absolutely love. So, like today, I did it 10 times walking to the grocery store, and then I'll do it like another 10 times soon. And then I'll usually like end my night with it like 5 times. And I've been really enjoying and actually starting to pay attention to the thoughts that are creeping in and how I'm like, okay, I recognize that negative thought pattern is coming back. I'm going to say this statement. I'm going to recorrect. And what it's doing is over time, you're actually creating neuropathic connections to align you subconsciously to whatever your goal you are. So today, I just wanted to share that with you because that's really current in my life at the moment. Um, and also, we're going into February. We've just got a few more days left of January. We are 1 month, almost into 2023. If you've been like easing into 2023, that is so okay. I've heard from a lot of people who I really trust in astrology say like 2023, you're actually not done the energetic clear. Like you're done the calendar year, but you're not done the energetic planetary year. So if you're easing into 2023, that's so okay. It's not meant to be like push, 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 push. But I'm someone who just caught some momentum after I took a break in December. And I have been just taking one step in front of the other towards this goal that I have. And then I learned this statement and I really aligned with it. And it's something that is simple and you do it throughout the day. So it kind of keeps you in this mindset. And I'm very excited to continue to see how it's changing, what I'm noticing, what I'm attracting. Like I really, on or before February 28th, that is my goal. And I'm going to go for it. It's going to ask me to do things that are outside my comfort zone. It's going to ask me to keep showing up the way that I've been showing up this month. And it's going to ask me to keep aligning with that. And I really enjoy that it keeps asking me to keep aligning. And so often we can get on board and then we get that 21-day mark where we're like, oh, we might just, fall back into old ways. But if you can get past that mark, if you keep going, something is bound to happen and something's bound to change. So whatever also in this like little live today, I want to just contribute something to you all. I hope that this is a contribution to you. Is I want to take a second and just bring some energy into whatever your goal is going into February or going into this first quarter, going into this year, or whatever that is for you, whatever comes to you when I say, what's a goal? What's an intention? What's a habit? What's something that you would like for yourself? Take a second, let it come up. If you know it, cool. If you don't quite know it, but you can kind of get this energy of it, this little like fuzziness of it, tingly of something, hold on to that. That's great. That's its starting point. That's its initiation. That's awesome. Maybe it's a word, maybe it's an image, maybe it's something you have that you didn't accomplish last year that, you're still on that manifestation path to get it and you're going to keep aligning with it. Keep asking yourself to align with what you want. And I just want to like get a sense of that. It's cool. And I just want to fill that with so much gratitude and appreciation and tinglies and curiosities and celebration, whatever that is. I can kind of feel it like it's a little like a ball. And I'm just like pulling energy into it and flooding it with joy and gratitude and appreciation. And I just invite you to like sit with all of that energy also and be in the moment that you are that now and how you can fill yourself up with gratitude for like you did it. You got that. You checked that off. You accomplished that. You own that. You experience that, whatever that is. Like you're in the presence in the present moment of experiencing whatever your goal is, and how much joy and excitement and acknowledgement and appreciation for everything that you got to do to get to that moment, to get to the moment, the present moment of you being in the knowing that this was your goal and you are now experiencing it. And just letting that like fill you, whatever energies are coming up to you to feel, to experience, letting it percolate all around you, inside you, and then trickling out, like thanking everyone that you got to talk to and share your goal with along the way, the person you become, the person you let go of, and thanking your body, thanking your guides, thanking your universe, thanking your God, whatever you align with. And then take that energy and see yourself a year from that moment. So we're in the future and we're going to project a little bit more into the future. We're just going to send things into the future. I'm not going to project in a way of expectations and conclusions, but knowing that you will continue to have more goals and you can carry all the beauty that comes along with it and the appreciation and acknowledgement for that next thing you're going to shoot for, and be in that future moment, the future moment, and feeling elated and proud of yourself and thanking all the lessons you learned along the way and having gratitude for all the people that you interacted with, and for your body to take you there, for your mind to, mind's a funny thing, but the mind to take you there because you had to keep asking yourself to align with where you wanted and what you wanted, who you wanted, letting go of all the things that you let go of along the way to again become and be and see and achieve what you wanted in the future. And then ask for the universe or your God to surprise and delight you along the way, to ease the path for you. I just got a little bit of a moment where I was like, oh, there's like something coming in here where it's like, oh, but I'm going to have hard times too. Okay, cool. If that's coming up for you, whew, let it like percolate and dissipate, and just ask for ease and to be in ease and know that you can and will handle everything and anything that's coming your way. You can and will handle. And just ask for ease, ask for joy, ask for glory. There's a beautiful mantra of Access Consciousness. Everything in life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. Say it 10 times in the morning and 10 times at night. Say it throughout the day. It's one of those things too. It's lining you up. And when you least expect that you're going to have a moment and it's going to click and you're like, everything can come to me with ease, joy, and glory. And I can get through this moment. And I'm having these moments in the good and the bad and the ugly and the beautiful. And then just come back to this present moment, like literally this moment right now, watching or listening, and thanking yourself for being in this moment, for dreaming of the things that you dreamt yesterday, a week from now, 2 months ago, 10 years ago. And whether or not you achieve them all, that's irrelevant. But you've been doing things along the way and everything contributes, and who knows, you might have said something to somebody that was the key, the unlocker to their thing that they were going for, because we all work intrinsically with each other. And we're a part of each other's stories and catalysts and crumblings and ignitions and phoenix moments and births and deaths of everything. And so have gratitude for this moment, for you, for your body, for your life, for the people that you got to interact with. for all the lessons and the wins that are lessons and the lessons that are wins, because they have really formed and brought so much texture and context to who you are. And you can let that all go because, again, none of it's irrelevant, which is interesting. You do things to become, and then you got to let them go so you can become the next thing. We're always shifting and changing. There's always a new cell in our body and a dying cell. You're never the same. And we can have gratitude for all of that. And then just take a deep breath in and let it go. And just say thank you to yourself. Thanks for being here. You can touch your body. You can just thank your body. So it's really having a fun time here on this earth, even though it's hard times. How much joy, ease, joy, and glory can you have in these interesting times? From an interesting point of view, you can thank your body because it is here for a reason and it wants to be here. And it is the thing that's allowing you to experience tactile senses, because it is the thing that moves you through the world, which is really fun. I love that. I love moving through the world. I love moving through space in this body. It's so much fun, right? So give your body, some thanks. Okay, cool. Thanks for being here with me through that. That was really cool. I felt like I got my own stuff moving. Really felt, who's ever listening, really felt something percolating. So if you're listening to this in like the future, really awesome. Please drop in the comments or send me a message that you listened or watched this, not on this day specifically, but in the future, whatever that is. Who knows? Because I feel like I was feeling a lot of things that weren't mine, but they're really cool to witness. And that's really cool for me. I find that really, really interesting. In these moments, I can tap into that because I know a lot of people who can, and I'm part of those. And so it's really cool to witness it like for myself. That was really cool. Okay, I'm going to hop off now. Thanks so much for joining me on this lovely Saturday, January 28th, episode 27 of the Daily with Akeisha. If you have comments, questions, or contributions for an episode, let me know. I'm always here, and I will chat with you guys tomorrow with another episode of Daily with Moi. Okay, bye-bye.